This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. We are going to be going in to catch the final frogs here for Queena's frog catching side quest. But that does also initiate a battle. And I do want to set up a couple of things here yet before we go in and do that. Man-eater, probably. Don't need undead. Let's get rid of level up for now. I don't think we need body temp, probably. Bright eyes would help here. It's not really that necessarily, I don't feel, but something that'll still help a little bit. Clear-headed, yes, because I believe we can get confused. And what else can I do? For him, I guess it doesn't matter too much, probably. For the rest of them. For the spellcasters, I believe you want to do loudmouth as well, because it can also be silenced. Let me just leave body temp on so I don't forget to put that back on before I go back into Memoria. Should be fine there. For now. Did I put bright eyes on the others here? Or did they even have it? Let's see it there. Or here, so I think we'll try with this. I think I only needed like 3 or 4 more frogs, so hopefully there's just enough here to finish it. Of course, last time I went to do my round of frog catching, I went through all 4 swamps and didn't get a single random encounter. Not that this guy stands much of a chance against us. Depending on how fast this goes, we'll move on from here and go do some shopping and synthesizing. Yeah, let's see, at least 3. Or 5. Okay, well, I do need 5 still, but if I can get all of them here, that's fine. Still doesn't matter because we won't need to switch between different swamps or marshes or whatever we're calling them. Eh. This is probably my least favorite marsh for catching them. Just with the layout. Get him. Yeah, by the time you run to another one of these things, they'll move on. And there are so many outcroppings here. There we go. You working hard, Quina. Now the time, Quina. You on your own from now on. You train to become ultimate gourmand alone. Master Quail. Before you go, you take final test. Yes, the final test is a fight against Master Quail. For those of you who didn't know, you probably already deduced it anyway. And of course, gonna have some steals. But yeah, can inflict several different statuses on us. That's why I tried to protect against several of them. There's a glutton's robe, and we got an elixir already, but he has 2 more yet. Oh. There's Queen's Trance. Guess let's start doing some damage. Ninja gear. Only 1 more steal to go. And that is going to be another Robe of Lords. I would like to get that if I can. We did see that we can also synthesize them if we need to. And I do already have 2 of them, so it's not like it's the end of the world if I don't get it. Okay, got it. That actually went pretty quick on my steals for this one. Got lucky. Now let's just mow him down. His HP should be comparable to several of the other bosses that we've faced in Memoria or thereabouts. Somewhere in the 50 to 70k range. But yeah, we're guarded against a lot of this stuff. And if you wanted to, you can do water protection too, if you're doing it in a little bit of a weaker state. Yeah, depending on who he hits with that, we're not all protected. But that's gonna be it anyway. Got 2 elixirs. A decent chunk of money. And we still get another prize. I have no more to teach you. I give you this. Received Gastro Fork. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. So the way it makes it seem here is that you can keep catching frogs. I don't think there's any reason to, though, and I don't know if it like rolls your counter over or what it does. If it still keeps going up over 100. But how good is the Gastro Fork? Takes it up to 77. And it has a stop effect on it. I guess before I unequip, let's get out of the marsh here in case I do get a random encounter. Although I guess the stuff that's in here, even if she didn't have any armor on it, shouldn't really be an issue. Alright, and the way it worked out, that is probably going to be the last I have Quina in the party. Part of that is just because, well, I kept her in the party a lot throughout the playthrough just to get the blue magic done. So then that meant that you learn the abilities for everything pretty quickly, so got done faster than everybody else. So Queen will probably end up being one of the lowest level party members I have. Although Vivi's a little bit behind as well. Dagger will catch up because I still gotta do a lot of abilities. Okay, first, now I'm going to go to DeGuero here and just make sure their weapon and armor shop doesn't have anything else that I don't have at least one copy of. I think I already bought all of them, but just to make sure. Actually, I think, yeah, this is more of a shortcut if I'm just going to check the weapons and armor. That might be something that's worth getting more than one of. But let's go back to the Black Mage Village and check out the synthesis and weapon and armor shop first. And if I have any money left at that point, we could think about it. But looking at how much that stuff was going to cost, I don't think I'll have any left. I probably still don't even have enough. Gonna fly back to Q's Marsh because that was pretty close to the Chocobo tracks. Since we can't land in the forest, and I'd rather not walk all the way through it. I guess those encounters aren't the worst, but still. The only problem is for some of this stuff, the way it looks, it'd kind of be a little bit hard to tell the Chocobo tracks from just the regular cracks in the ground. I suppose that's where your high def mods and stuff would come in to help out a little bit. Or playing it on a bigger screen might help me too, but... Check this guy. I didn't have a Siren's Flute? I could have stole one, but I didn't get it. Would have been sure I already had a copy, but guess not. Well, I do now. Thief Hat is only for Zidane anyway, it looks like. He already has all his abilities, so it can't teach him anything new. But yeah, it is better for speed, evasion, and magic defense. And I'm sure it just makes him more stylish looking, right? I mean, doesn't ever look like he's wearing a hat on his sprite, but we're not going to worry about that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stay here quick. Plus, I got an Easter egg I want to show off here. I think I can do it. Do you hear something? What? What do you mean? Some item you have is responding to this machine. Will there ever be an age without a war? Just letting the music play a little bit. Dreams and magic have no meaning without a civilized world. The ignorant ones always strive for power, never realizing that what lies beyond is despair. But maybe they will bring with them hope and show us a new way of life. God bless the visitors from the land of dreams and magic, and glory to the soldiers of light who will lead us to the new world. What was that? A resident spirit inside an item responded to this amplifier. What a beautiful song. And if you're wondering, I believe... don't remember exactly where it played. I think it's maybe not quite the end dungeon, but somewhere close to the end in Final Fantasy III for the NES. The OG 3. Not the one Final Fantasy VI, even though that was my first 3. And I believe you get this from having Doga's Artifact or Un's Mirror. One of these. And it's the same song that plays in one of their places. Because Doga and Un are two of the characters in that game. I think the language of music is universal, don't you agree? I was trying to remember if there was another one you could get, or if this was it. Why do the people of Gaia pay special attention to communication through sound? I don't know. Because it touches on our emotions. Help us remember things, or... I guess it keeps playing throughout the village here. That's kind of a nice touch. Will it keep playing when I go into a building? Yeah, good. Not that I don't like the Black Mage Village theme too, but it's just nice to get something a little different here for a while. Hopefully I have more than one of those so that I don't lose both of them when I make this. That Dragon's Claws, I'm going to have to look for another one of those. Same here. Nope, I still got one of each of those. Need another Venetia shield. Although, I think I have one equipped, maybe. Yeah, I could have stolen one of these, but now I gotta... If I want it, I'm gonna have to spend pretty much the rest of my money here. Well, let's see if there's anything that I didn't get yet. Nope. I've synthesized to have at least one of everything they can make. See if Dragon Claws were one of the things that these guys sold. I don't need it anymore, I don't think, but I just don't want to always have a copy of everything if I can help it. I'll have to go back and check in Daguerreo. I think they might have it. But let's check out the item shop too, since we're here. Yep, taking about all my money there. I'm just going to make another trip back to Daguerreo to see if they have the Dragon's Claw before I forget. And I could just sell some ethers or something if I need the money to buy it. Then I have a choice to make on whether, or I guess not whether or not, but where I want to go to fight. I might just go back to the entrance to Memoria and fight the Chimeras and what else was there? Ash and Iron Man. It's probably going to be the best place. Don't go farther into the point where I get behemoths. The only other thing left to do, really, I think, is to get cards and go fight the super boss, Ozma. I'd rather try to get everybody's abilities learned before I do that, so then I can just decide which party I want to use and get them properly set up for it, and see if I can handle it, or if I need to level up a little more. But I think, especially for the people that are at level 60, I think I should be able to handle it there, as long as we set things up correctly. No, it doesn't look like he's going to have that either. Might have to look up where I can buy one of those. Or maybe I'm just out of luck on it. Also, yeah, I was going to see if that new one had any different abilities or stuff for him to learn. No, it does not. Golden Skullcap does, though. And the Bracer does. And a Brave Suit does. So we get a lot of new stuff for Amaranth there with the new equipment. I mean, the Danes learned everything else already anyway. Yeah, that's not quite as good as the Tiger Racket, but it's better than any of her other weapons. Yeah, we'll just leave it where it's at for now and everything there. Actually, though, maybe let's look at abilities, see where we're at. For usable ones, yeah, Freya's got half of hers left to learn, but the rest of them in this group have all of that stuff done. Equipable, yep, Zidane's done. Freya's actually got a decent chunk of those done already, but still got several there. And only one more for Aiko. Huh? And Amaranth, once he finishes learning everything that I have equipped on him, he's actually going to be done already. Then I'll have to make a decision on who I'm going to bring into the party to do more leveling up. Probably Steiner, I suppose. Because I think I'd still rather have him than Amaranth. Like a final party, I'm thinking maybe... Well, it's going to have Steiner and Zidane and Aiko, probably, because Aiko's healing is a little bit better than Dagger's. Although Dagger has better summons. And then my other one is between Vivi or Amaranth, probably. Vivi if I try to rely on using magic a little bit. Or Amaranth if I just want to power through with physical stuff. Vivi probably be a little more interesting for people to watch, I suppose. I'll probably go that way. But we are going to go ahead and call it here for today. So what I'll probably do is next time, in between, I'll look up where I can buy that Dragon's Claw, and we'll go buy that if I can. And then we'll just go back to Memoria and finish grinding for some ability points. And when I'm done for that, we'll come out and try to beat Ozma, and then we'll try to finish getting the rest of the cards, and I might sprinkle some of the card playing in between there. Either way, we still have a few parts left to go before we're done. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.